I believe everyone can see me now. Let me just log in my phone also, friends. Yes, I can see the chat now. So, friends, what were we doing in the previous day, friends? We were doing about standard costing, right? Sorry. I've switched off my phone. All right. Fine, friends. So, we were doing standard costing, and I believe we are left with a few more problems to complete that chapter, right? Shall we do that and finish it off now? And then we can go to the final chapter pending to be done, that is costing of service sector. Oh, sorry, not final. We are at the intermediate level. Cost accounting. Standard costing. All right. Friends, where did we stop? Can you please tell me? Are we done with this question number 15? No, right? 14 is also pending. What about 13? Have we done 13 in class? We are done up to question number 10, is it? All right. I think 11 was a homework. Did you try doing 11, friends, on your own? Yeah, were you able to do it on your own? It's a very, very easy problem, friends. Yeah, I'll just give you a brief about this problem. We have to find out AO, actual output is given over here. SRU will be nothing but 30,000 divided by 20,000, correct? All right. So once you get AO, SRU, then you have AFOH, then you have VFOH, then you have actual hours, and SRH is directly given over here. So from there you can find out all the variances. Does anyone want me to do this on the board? This was a homework question, friends. For my satisfaction, I'll do it quickly on the board. Okay, so anybody has got doubts, you can ask me. AO into SRU, AFOH, BFOH, AH into SRH. So AO is going to be 22,000 into SRU is going to be standard rate per unit, that will be 1.5. 30,000 divided by 20,000. All right. AFOH is 31,000. This one is 30,000. And the last one, AH into SRH, is going to be 31,500 into 1. This one would turn out to be 33,000. All right. 2 minutes time, friends. If anybody has not done it, please do it and finish it off. Then we'll go to the next problem. I believe you're all done with this, friends. Can I go to the next problem now? Okay. So we'll do question number 12 now. 11 is done. 12 is also an easy problem. Units, man hour is given. They are asking you to find out the variable overhead variance. I think even this was a homework, if I'm not wrong. Even this was a homework, right? Correct. I'll just help you to find out the SH, SR, AH, AR. Once we get that, then remaining you can do it on your own. SH, SR, AH, AR. SH is based on actual output. So what is the actual output? That is 7,000 units multiplied by standard hours per unit. So here it's 8,000 hours for 400 units, right? So this will give you the actual hours per unit. So what is the answer you get over there? To 8,000 divided by 400. Do you get the answer as 1,40,000? Correct? And the second one, SR, that is the standard rate per hour will be 10,000 divided by 8,000. 10,000 rupees divided by 8,000 hours. So how much will that turn out to be? Do you get the answer as 1.25 rupees per hour? That is basically SRH. Okay. Then you have AH, actual hours is 7,000 hours. AR is not required. We'll directly find out AH into AR, which turns out to be 9150. I'll give you 2 minutes time, friends. Those who haven't done it, just quickly do it. Okay, friends. So we are done with 12 also. I think even 13 was a homework. Yes or no? Yes. Could you do it on your own, friends? Again, it's a straightforward problem. They have given everything over here. Yeah. All right. Fine. Let's do it. I'll just write down the points. What we need is AO, SRU, AFOH, BFOH, AH, and SRH. This is what we need to find out, right? So here they have given the budgeted number of days is given, budgeted man hours per day is given, and output per man hour is given. Okay, so I think first we need to work out this. So I'll draw a table, particulars. You will have budget and then you will have actual. All right. So friends, 25 days, 6,000 man hours per day, 6,000 man hours per day. If I take, that is 1,50,000 man hours. How many men are there, have they told? So that's total they have given, is it? So that's 1,50,000 hours is what they have given. So I'll write down the budgeted hours is equal to 1,50,000 hours. Second one, I'll write down output. They have told one output per man hour is 1 unit per hour. So here, how many units will I get? I will get 1,50,000 units. All right. And the overhead is told to be budgeted is how much? 1,50,000 rupees. All right. From this, I can now find out the SRU. SRU will turn out to be 1 rupee per unit, and your SRH will turn out to be 1 rupee per hour. Whereas the actual number of days worked is 27 days into 6,300. So actual hours became 1,70,100 hours. All right. And they have told output per man hour is zero point 0.9. So they produced only 1,53,090 is what they have produced. All right. After we do this, they have told actual fixed overhead is 1,56,000 rupees. So this one will be called as actual rate per unit, actual rate per hour. Even though it's not relevant, we'll find it out. 1,53,000, 1,56,000, 1.01. Okay, and the other one is what? 1000 divided by 1,70,100. 0.917 rupees per hour. Now, friends, what are we going to do? AO into SRU. So, what is the AO? This is the AO. Okay. Into what is this? This is your SRU. Okay. What is this? This is your AFOH. And what is this? This is your BFOH. Okay. Then what is this? This is your AH. And what is this? This is your SRH. Remaining, you can do it on your own. 5 minutes, finish writing this. I'll go to the next problem then. Friends, I believe you are done with this part also. Can we go to the next one now? Okay, 14 is a question which I wanted to do in the class. I think you already tried as homework once, right? Am I right? But I think this problem was a little tricky, correct? Or were you able to find the answer? We'll do it together. This problem we'll do it together, friends. All right, I'll write down working note number 1. Working note number 1, basic data. All right. So here what you can write down is for every batch of 100 kg, 125 kg of raw material is used. So output 100 kg, input is going to be 125 kg. All right. So they told 60 batches were produced to produce an output of 5600. 60 batches used to produce 5600 kg of output. All right. The standard and actual data are given below. They have told over here, friends, hold on. From this 5600 kg is the actual output. SQ is based on what? Actual output. So total SQ will be 5600. We know that for every 100 kg of output, 125 kg of input is required, correct? So what is the answer you get over here? Do you get the answer as 7000 kg? All right, 7000 kg. All right. So when you do this, you will get A, B, C. All right, 50, 30, 20. 3500. Okay, other one is 30. So that 7000 into 0.3 will be 2100 and C will be how much? 20. That will be 1400. All right, so we got the SQ. Next, the same way we are supposed to find out what AQ. Okay. Now to find out AQ, friends, they have told they have used how many batches over there? They have used 60 batches. Every batch they're using how many kg, friends? 125 kg, correct? So for 60 batches, they must have used 7500 kg as their input. Now this has to be split between A, B and C and the mix is 60, 20, 20. You get 4500. 20 would be 1500, 1500. Friends, once you get SQ and once you get AQ, rest you can do it on your own. Am I right? Can you write down this in your books now? Friends, message me the variances that you get, okay? Once you're done. So what's the answer you get over here? You get 17,500 adverse. All right. Then you get 3,000 adverse. After this, you get 14,500 adverse. All right. Fine. This is the thing that you get over here. Is everyone done with this part? And what about the mixed variance? Are you doing that also? I think you have to do the mixed variance also, right? So I believe everybody is done writing this. All right, so we are done with this problem also. Now we have another question which is similar to what we had done earlier. They have given the quantity SQ is given, estimation is given, normal loss is given, actual is given, 1480 is the actual, 4. Normal loss is going to be 10%. So if the output is 1480, then your input should be 1644. All right, we have given the budgeted data, so we need to use this mix. SQ is based on actual output. Beautiful problem, friends. Can you try doing this on your own now? I'll give you 5 minutes time. Can you try doing this? Good job, friends. Friends, first we'll have to go and find out the SQ. So I'll write down over here. Determination of SQ. All right. Now here, total actual output. Everybody has got the answer. Good job, friends. What is the total actual output that you have? 1480 kg. All right. Now, if that is the case, what should be the total standard input? That would be 1480 divided by 90%. Do I get the answer as 1645? All right. And this should go in the ratio of what? 8 is to 6. So this divided by 14 into 8, if I do, I'll get the answer as 940 will come over here. And here I'll get the number as how much? 705. Am I right? So I got SQ. SQ I got, SP is given, AQ is given. Rest we can do it on our own. Can you write down this in your books, those who haven't done it? All right, friends, I believe you're all done writing this. Working note number 2, we'll put the variance table. All right, so here I'll draw particulars. You have SQ into SP, AQ into AP, AQ into SP, RAQ into SP. You have material A, then you have material B, you have 800, 600, all right, multiplied by, and here I'll put 30. Okay, next one you are having 900 over here into, and down it is into 32.5. All right, I'll write 900 over here again, and I'll write 30 over here. Okay, we'll put up till here. Down they have given the data for cost variance as 3625. Cannot use it. Price variance is what? 3 minus 2, correct? Hold on, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. They have given price variance as 175 favorable. Even that is not available is what I understand. AQ we have only one. Any other information available, friends, for AQ? No, right? Total they have given it as 59,825. Okay. Okay. If this total amount is given, cost variance 3625 favorable means your standard will be lower than the actual. Am I right? All right. So the standard will be lower than the actual. So standard is turning out to be how much then? Sorry, standard will be higher. So 3625 I will add 59,825 plus 3625. I'll get the answer as 63,450, and the price variance will be 175 favorable. 175 favorable means this minus this will give you a plus answer. You'll get the answer as how much? You'll get the answer as 60,000. Correct? Wait, I need to work it out. Let's check. Now here it is 600 into 30 is there. That is 18,000. Minus 63,450 will give you 45,450. Divided by 800 will give 56.8125. Do you get this as 56.8125? Everyone gets this answer? Let's just double check. No, it gets 45. So I made some mistake somewhere. Hold on, friends. I made some mistake. SQ is 940. Oh, okay. I took it wrong. Okay, I got it. I took the budgeted quantity, correct? That should be 940 and here it should be 705. Thank you for correcting me there. So 705 into 30 minus 63, 450, 42, 300 minus divided by 940 will give you 45. Correct. So once you get this 45, I'll put that same 45 over here. I can now do a backward working to find out the AQ. Am I right? How do I find out the AQ now? It will be 900 into 45 minus 60,000 will give you 19,500 divided by 30 will give you 650. So I'll put the same 650 here again. The moment I put 650 over here into 32.5 minus 59,825 divided by 900 will give me AQ of this one as how much? 43. Here I'll get 45 and here I'll get 30 and the RAQ will be 900 plus 650 divided by 14 into 8. I'll get 885 over here or 886. 664. I'll give you 5 minutes time, friends. Those who are still writing, let them finish. After this, we will go to the next part. All right, friends, are you all done writing this? Fine, friends. So what are the variances you get over there? Can someone tell me the variances? Friends, are you all done writing this? Okay, so tell me the variances also. Can someone please message me the variances? 3625 favorable. All right, then you have 175 favorable. After that, you have 3450 favorable. Inside this, you have 210 adverse. And what is the last one? 3660 adverse. All right. One more minute. If anybody is not done, let me know. Fine, friends. So we are done with this problem also. Can we go to question number 16? 16, was it a homework by any chance? No, right? All right. Can you please do this now? I'll give you 5 minutes time. I think with that we are done with this chapter. Okay, the final question of this chapter. 5 minutes, try doing this on your own. Wonderful, friends. Many of you have got the answer now. Shall we do it together? Here, I think material is given, labor is given, overhead is given, standard data is given. Down they have given for 10,000 units were manufactured, and actual output is also given. So it's very easy for us to find out. And they have given the direct material consumed. Labor, they have given the complete cost data, and just they have not given us the details inside that, correct? So let's do it one by one. I'll start with material variance. Okay, so I'll just draw the table now. SQ into SP, AQ into AP, AQ into SP. All right. So here SQ is based on actual output. What is the actual output? 10,000 into 0.5 will be 5,000 meter into 60 rupees per meter. All right. AQ into AP, have they given it down? 5,700 into 58. And the last one will be 5,700 into 60. Can someone tell me the material variances? Is it 30,600 adverse, 11,400 adverse, and the last one is 42,000, sorry, favorable, and the last one is 42,000 adverse. Just confirm everybody got the right answer, friends. 2 minutes, finish this off. I'll go to the next part now. Just like we have done material, the next that we have to do is what? We have to work out labor variance. All right. SH into SR, AH into AR, AH into SR. All right. So 10,000 into 1 hour will give you the answer as 10,000 hours. Into standard rate is turning out to be 20. AH into AR will turn out to be, that's not given, but they have given the total as 2,24,400 is given over here, right? AH we don't know, but we know the SR. And here we have to work out what is the number. For that, down they have given the efficiency variance is given. That is 1 minus 3 is 2,000 adverse. This is 2 lakh. This is how much adverse? 2,000 adverse. So this will become 2 lakh 2,000. Am I right? If I'm going wrong, let me know. Okay, I'm doing it quickly. So arithmetically, I might go wrong. You'll get this as a 10,100. The moment you get this 10,100, you can easily find out the AR also 22.21. Alright, so what are the labor variances you get? 24,400 adverse. Then you have 20,400 adverse. And what is the last one? 4,000 adverse. Done writing this now? All right. Same way we have to do for variable overhead also. Friends, I have told you variable overhead and labor, the SH and AH will be the same. Am I right? So SH is turning out to be how much? 10,000 into 1 hour will be again 10,000 hours into SR is 10 rupee per hour. That will be 1 lakh. Actual hours will also be the same, friends. Whether they have given or no, you can cross check. It will be the same into AR. AR we don't need 1,12,200, right? So you can do a backward working. You don't need to do any hard work to get the AR. It will be the same. You'll get 11.10 over here. Am I right? Sorry. Sir, isn't it 10,000? 200. Is that what you're getting using the formula that they have given? Yeah. Oh, hold on. It's variable overhead efficiency variance is given, is it? Yes. Did I make a mistake earlier? Then I used it for labor, right? Yes. Oh God. Okay, wait, friends, wait. I think I've made a mistake here. I have used the variable overhead variance wrongly for labor. Wait, so we need to find out this and then go back and do the labor part then. Okay, so we'll have a different answer over there. Just 1 minute, hold on. I read it a bit too quickly. It is variable overhead efficiency variance is 2000 adverse. SR is 10. Okay, 2000 adverse would mean 1 minus 3 adverse would mean here it will be 1 lakh 2000. Divided by 10, if I do, I'll get 10,200. All right. So here also it will be what? 10,200 into AR. 1,12,200 divided by 10,200. I'll get the number over here as 11. Labor, we'll do a reworking, friends. Okay, I took the wrong data. Okay, we'll do a reworking. So here, what's the answer? You get 12,200 adverse, you will get, and then you will get 10,200 adverse. And what about the last one will be 2,000 adverse. Can you do this first? Then we'll do labor again. We'll strike off the entire labor and do it again. All right, friends, I believe you're all done with this. Now, friends, I'll just strike off this thing. We'll do this afresh. I made a mistake of taking a variable overhead variance and putting it for labor. I should have taken only the labor variance for labor, friends. Now, listen carefully. AH into SR. All right. So, SH into SR will be 10,000 into 1 hour will be 10,000 hours into 20. 10,000 hours into 20, you will get the answer as 2 lakh. All right. So now here, if AH is 10,200, this one will also be 200. All right. And here we have SR also. So it will be 10,200 into 20 will be 2 lakh 4,000. All right. And here to get AR, they have given AH into AR already in the question. 2 lakh 24,400. So divided by 10,200 if you do, you get the number over here as 22, and the variances would be 24,400 adverse. Okay, then you will have 20,400 adverse, and the last one would be 4,000 adverse. Can you correct and write down this in your books now, friends? Finally, we are done with this and we are done with this huge chapter of standard costing, friends. Shall we now start off with the next chapter, which is actually left to be covered? We have one chapter mainly to be left. What is that chapter? Service costing or costing of the service sector. Let's write down the chapter overview. Okay. They are having these many costing services that we need to cover up in the class now. All right, then they have service cost statement. All this is okay. I will explain all this. Just write down an overview and put this table in your books. Give a heading called as overview and write down this in your books. Friends, are you all done writing this? Transport, hotel, hospital, IT, toll road, education, insurance, financial institutions. All right. Friends, in this you have one question which we will not work out. It's a very, very long question. It will take around 2 hours to work out that problem. Such questions won't come in your exam, friends. So that one question we will not work out. Rest everything will cover it thoroughly because what we are doing should come in the exam also. No use of giving you a problem which will never come in the examination. All right. Or we'll see towards the end if required, if we have time, we can spend that 2 hours out to do that problem also. Okay. That one question is coming in this education institution. A huge, huge question, friends. All right. Shall we now start doing it? Okay, let's start with transportation sector. So write down in your books concept number one, costing of transport sector. Friends, in transport sector, you are having two types of transports. Okay, one is transport of goods and the other one is transport of not services, transport of passengers. Okay, so we will do passenger first, then we will do the goods one. Can you draw this chart in your books now? Start with the first one. Okay, we'll write down the next concept heading. Okay, costing of passenger transport. So now tell me, friends, tell me a person's name in this class who loves to go on long drive. Come on. By now you must have all become good friends. Recommend any of your friend who loves to go on long drives or who keeps on posting in Instagram and Snapchat about his driving photos or anyone of that sort. If you don't know anyone like that, just randomly tell any name of your classmates. That's also fine with me. Nixon. All right. So we'll take Nixon for this example. Okay. Let's assume Nixon loves going for a long drive. In my example, okay, Nixon will be a taxi driver. Right? And he has taken up the, assume that you are attending a face-to-face class, and Nixon will pick up one person from their home and drop them to lecture in the morning, and evening they will pick you back and drop them back at their home. So who wants Nixon to pick them up and drop them back? We'll catch the person who recommended Nixon. We will take Devika. Right? Devika, where are you from? Are you from Kerala, outside Kerala? Which place exactly are you from? You are from Trishur. All right. So assume that Devika is traveling from her home. Exactly where in Trishur, Devika? Approximate locality so that I can. I think Lakshya in Trishur is coming near the railway station, right? Yeah. Ayyantole. I have no clue about where that location is. How many kilometers is there from Ayyantole to Lakshya? Any idea, Devika? Collectorate. Okay, let me put the collectorate over here. So Devika is staying somewhere near the collectorate. From there to Lakshya is 4 kilometers. So every day morning, Nixon will pick up Devika, drop her at Lakshya, and every day evening, he will pick Devika back and drop her back to her home, which comes in the collectorate. All right. So friends, tell me every day how many kilometers are they driving every day? 4 kilometers onward and 4 kilometers return. So daily how many kilometers is there? 8 kilometers. 8 kilometers per day to, let us assume you are having 25 days class. So can you tell me how much is 25 days into 8 kilometers? Can't we get the answer as 200 kilometers then, friends? All right. So 200 kilometers of travel will come onward and backward. Are you all clear with this part now? Okay. Now, which is this car that Nixon is using, friends? Tell me which is your favorite car or any car's name for that matter. Rolls Royce. Wonderful. So tell me what is the mileage of Rolls Royce? I'll write down the next heading, petrol cost. Okay. 3 is it? Okay, so let us put the mileage as 3 kilometer per liter. Am I right? Okay. Now, what is the total kilometer of travel that Devika is going to have over here? She is going to have a total travel of 200 kilometers. So, how many liters of petrol she will require? Can you tell me? That will be 200 divided by 3. Around 67 liters will be required. Correct? All right. Now, what is the price of per liter of petrol? Let us round it off to 70 liter. Little bit will go from Nixon's house to Devika's house also, right? Let's take a 70 liter. Now tell me, what is the price of petrol? Can we take it as 100 rupees per liter for simplicity purpose? What is the total petrol cost? Do I get the answer as 7,000 rupees? Correct. Now, apart from petrol, what are the other costs that Nixon will be bearing to pick and drop Devika? Petrol, we got 7,000. What else will come? If he's hiring a separate driver, then the salary of the driver will also come. 10,000 will come. He will have a cleaner who will clean the car. Then what will happen? The salary of the cleaner will also come. that will be 5,000. All right. What else will come over there? He will have to maintain the car, so maintenance will come. Let us assume the maintenance is going to be another 5,000. Okay. Depreciation on car will also come, correct? So Rolls Royce having a cost of around 1 crore, life being 10 years, I think per year the depreciation will be how much? 10 lakhs. So tell me, what is the total cost that Nixon is going to bear on this entire thing? Main cost is depreciation cost because he is using a very expensive car. So Devika will have to pay all this to him. Do I get the answer as 10 lakh 27,000? Correct? All right. So after getting the total cost, he wants to decide on what will be the sale value. So the overall cost is turning out to be 10 lakh 27,000. Let us assume he is looking at a profit of 20% on cost. Yes, it's a salary of driver. Okay, hold on. I'm taking everything per month, right? Let me do one thing. Let me take the depreciation also per month. 10 lakh is per annum divided by 12 will give you 83,000, approximately 83,000 depreciation. 83,330. So what will be the total cost now? 7,000, 10,000, 5,000, again 5,000, 1 lakh 10,000, 333. Okay. Okay. Now assume he's looking at a profit of 20% on cost. So how much will be the profit of this that will come up? 22,066. Correct? So what will be the sale value that Nixon will charge from Devika for driving 1 month? He will charge her 1,32,400 rupees. This is more than the fees that she is paying at Lexia. Amazing. Divided by price per trip. Let us find out that that will be 132,400 divided by how many trips are there? 2 trips daily into 25 days, right? So can I say in total there are 50 trips that are going on? Correct? So can I, it will be 2,648 rupees per trip. Everybody clear with this? This is how we do costing for a service sector. Can you write down this in your books now? I'm writing this also, friends. Anyone not done, just let me know. So I believe you are done with example number 1. Now I'll write down example number 2, which will be same as example number 1, but there will be one more person who is joining the trip. Can you tell me anybody else who's here from Trishur? Sana, you're still writing the last slide? Let her finish, friends. Deepak, even you're from Trishur? Assume Deepak also lives near, what was the place that I told earlier? Collectorate. Okay, he is also staying near Collectorate. Devika also stays near Collectorate. Now this fellow will pick both of them, drop at Lakshya and drop back. So my question to you is, he is from Guruvayur, is it? Assume he is from Thrissur now. Okay, let's assume it that way. So friends, now tell me how much will be the price per trip if in the same car Devika and Deepak both are traveling? Think and tell me. Listen very carefully. Okay. Ideally, how we should do it is we should write down, okay, solution using cost units concept. Now, this is a new concept which I want to teach you. Listen very, very carefully. What was the total desired revenue that you had over here? Was it 1,32,400? Correct? I will now use a concept called as total passenger kilometer. This is a new term which I am teaching you right now. Passenger kilometer means total kilometer traveled by all the passengers. So everyone interact with me. How many kilometers did Devika travel? 200 kilometers. Am I right? Correct? If Devika is traveling for 200 kilometer, even Deepak is traveling for how many kilometer? 200 kilometer. So total you will have how many passenger kilometers? You will have 400 passenger kilometer. Then when you do divide by 400, you will get the answer as, wait, earlier how did you get 2648? We divided it by 50 trips, correct? Okay, this is per trip. Can we find out per kilometer also, friends? This will be this divided by 200 kilometer, right? So how much will be per kilometer that we get earlier? Do you get the answer as 662 rupees per kilometer? Am I right? Okay. So if that is 662, here you will get the answer as how much? 331 rupees per kilometer. Alright. Can you write down this first 662 there? Then we will write 331 over here. Yes, last one question after which I'll give you a break. This one you will do it on your own. All right. Now, Devika is from which place? Collectorate. Devika, can you recommend some place which is between Collectorate and Lexia? Devika, can you recommend some place between Collectorate and Lexia? Some middle place. Okay, let her mention that place. In the meanwhile, I'll just write down. Okay, so let us assume Deepak is from MG Road. Devika is from Collectorate. All right. So what happens is now whoever was the taxi driver, I forgot his name, Nixon. First you will pick Devika. Then that is like, let's say 2 kilometers. Then he will pick Deepak, another 2 kilometers over here. A return time will first drop Deepak and then he will drop Devika. So my question is, if this is the case and if the desired revenue remains the same, how much is the desired revenue that is there? 1,32,400, correct? Okay. So you tell me how much will be the price per passenger per kilometer that we are supposed to charge. Come on, do it now. Done, friends. Shall we take a break now? All right. So, friends, we are done with the concept of passenger transport. Okay. And here, this thing, passenger kilometer is what they call it as a cost unit. Everybody clear? Okay. After the break, I'll explain to you about goods transport also. Then we will do the problems together. All right. Can we take a break now? Let's take a break, friends. I'll get back over here around 2:30. Then we'll continue with the next session. Thank you so much.